Hi ladies, we're going to do a nice easy flow this morning. So just start with your legs crossed, nice and tall. Take a nice deep breath in, deep breath out. Taking the hands down by the side. We're going to connect our breath with a little bit of movement so we can really get into our body this morning. So we're going to take a deep breath in, rising up with the hands. As you breathe out, you're going to take the hands together. They're going to come down in front of the heart. Deep breath in, lifting all the way up. Deep breath out, take the hands down. Just flowing gently with the breath, breathing in, breathing out. And breathing in, and breathing out. Breathing in, we're going to interlace the fingers. Stretch it tall, and then we're going to pause the hands down in front of the heart and start to relax those shoulders. Pressing the elbows out to the side, relax the shoulders, drop the chin gently, take a nice deep breath in, deep breath out, deep breath in, deep breath out. We're going to take one hand down to the mat and we're just going to reach up through the side of the body. Maybe give the wrist a little bit of a circle as we wake the body up. But keep flowing with the breath. Circle the hand back the other way. Deep breath in. And then we're going to reach a little bit further into the obliques. Take the gaze up towards the ceiling. We're just going to flow here just with the breath. And gently take it across to the other side. Reach it up and over. Again, you may want to circle the wrist to wake up the joint. Take it back the other way. As you breathe in, lift. As you breathe out, take it a little bit deeper, reaching across the floor of the mat. Again, coming back to centre, taking the hands behind the back. You're going to lift through the chest, nice and tall. Take a few rounds of breath here. Connecting your body with your breath. And when you're ready for a gent, you're going to bring yourself over onto all fours. Just nice and gently. And you're just going to take the hands so they're directly underneath the shoulders, knees hip width apart, and we're just going to gently rock from side to side, as if you're wagging your tail. So just a very gentle movement. Starting to release that spine out. Then you're going to start to move with the body, so you can circle round, pressing back towards the ankles, feeling what's good for you. You circle the hips, start to wake them up. And maybe back the other way. And then slowly coming back into tabletop. And we're just going to do some cat-cow. So deep breath in, drop the belly down, look up towards the ceiling. As you breathe out, you're going to arch the back, press away from the mat. And just do a few rounds of this, just your own breath, just releasing that spine. And then coming back to tabletop, gently tucking the toes. We're going to come up into our first downward facing dog, so just very gently lifting up, finding that position for you. We're gently starting to walk the feet, stretching into the hips, pressing back, making that V shape with the body. If you need a slight bend, that's absolutely fine. We're just going to enjoy that stretch for a moment, pressing the hands into the mat, so you're pressing the upper body away to make that V shape. Just breathing here. And then slowly we're going to bring the knees down to the mat, but just take them a little bit wider than hip width. Bring the feet together and press gently back into your child's pose position. Bringing the head down to the mat, reaching those arms out gently in front. Just breathing here for a moment. stretch up into the shoulders as you just walk those hands across the mat. Slowly coming up onto the knees, you're going to shuffle those knees in a little bit closer and take it back to down dog. So gently coming up, just holding here for a moment, finding that position. Again, you may want to walk the feet, you may not want to, it's whatever feels right for you to enjoy that stretch. And then start to find your way to make a V shape with the body. And when you're ready, very slowly we're going to step our feet to the top of the mat and take ourselves into a forward fold, just bending the knees, grabbing the elbows. Just very gently swaying from side to side. And take it into a gentle half lift. You may prefer to bring the hands above the knees. It's really whatever feels right for you. Folding forward, just bringing those arms all the way down to the mat. Letting the upper body, the head, the neck, the shoulders just fold forward for a moment. And very slowly you're going to roll gently through the spine, coming up one vertebrae at a time, nice and slow, and all the way up on your mat. When you come to the top of the mat, I want you to take a deep breath in, rising up with the hands, clasping the hands together nice and tall. And then those hands are going to come down in front of the heart for a moment. Relax the shoulders. Inhaling in, exhaling out. Inhale, exhale. You're going to step your left leg back, pressing forward into a high lunge. Just breathing here for a moment. You may want to take the hands up, but if you prefer to keep the hands in front of the heart, that's absolutely fine. Just reaching nice and tall in this stretch. Taking the hands down, we're going to lower the knee down to the mat. Find that position, flatten the toes. Start to press forward. Relaxing the shoulders back. Just breathing here for a moment. And then we're going to take the fingertips down to the mat and press up gently through the chest. Just flowing here with the breath. And then we're just going to gently start to bring ourselves back. So we're going to straighten that front leg and just lift the toes. Really feeling that stretch along the back of the leg. Start to come forward, bring the hands to the mat. You're going to lift the back leg and I want you to step the foot to the top of the mat. Coming into our half lift, feel the stretch in the spine. Bend the knees, fold forward. And start to roll up again slowly through the spine. Deep breath in. Reach the hands up nice and slow. You're going to interlace the fingers. Bring the hands down in front of the heart. Shrugging the shoulders back. You're going to step the right foot back. Again, finding that lunge. Breathing here. You can take the hands up if you want to, but you don't have to. Feeling that stretch. Lower the knee down to the mat. Find your position here, flatten the toes. Stay here. Bring the hands down to the mat. Press through the chest. Really starting to feel that stretch into the hips as you press that knee forward. Slowly start to straighten that front leg. Rising up with the toes. Walk the hands forward, tuck the toes. We're going to step into a forward fold. Half lift. Bend the knees, folding forward, rolling all the way up in the spine. Onto the front, you're going to bring the arms behind the back. If we've got wings, you're going to reach forward. Interlace the fingers. Reach away as you start to fold forward. Feeling that stretch in the shoulders. Bring the hands down to the mat. Half lift. Bend the knees, bring the hands to the mat. We're going to step back into our downward facing dog. Just finding that position, just gently walking the feet. in that position, just holding for a few breaths. Then gently we're going to lower down onto the knees, tuck the toes, pressing through the chest. Take the hands to the shoulders. We're going to give them a little bit of a roll round. Back the other way. Come back to centre. We're going to take the hands out. Press through the chest, squeezing those shoulder blades back. And then you're going to give yourself a nice hug. So just bringing the arms around yourself. Just giving yourself a nice squeeze, squeezing in together. Then relaxing the shoulders down, lifting through the top of the head. Feeling that stretch in the shoulders. Taking the hands out again, pressing through the chest. Again, give yourself a nice hug, but you're going to swap the hands, so whichever one was at the top before is coming to the bottom now. Giving yourself a nice hug, squeezing tight, then just lowering the shoulders down and lifting the head. Still feeling that stretch in the shoulders. Taking those hands back out again, you're going to squeeze through the chest, squeezing the shoulders together. Take the hands down, just behind you on the mat. Squeezing through the chest. Taking a few breaths here, and when you're ready, we're going to just gently bring the feet forward. Take the hands down by the side, lifting nice and tall. Taking a few breaths, and then we're going to lift up. Inhale, fold forward. We'll just stretch all the way along the spine. Slowly coming up, we're going to bend the left leg in. The right arm is going to come round to hug that knee. The left hand's coming to the back. You're going to roll the shoulder, lift up through the spine. Nice and tall. Just breathing here for a moment. Come back to centre. We're going to send that leg away. We're going to do the same on the other side. Bend that right knee in, lift up through the spine. Hug with the left arm. The right hand comes to the back. You're going to roll that shoulder. Come back to centre. We're just going to take that knee out to the side. Find a comfortable position, lift up, and you're going to slowly fold forward towards the ankles or the toes, whatever feels right for you, feeling that stretch along the hamstring into the hip. Slowly come up. I'm going to bring that knee in. We're going to do the same on the other side. Just lifting that knee out to the side. Lift up, fold forward. Come back to centre, bring that knee in. You're going to slide the foot out, lift up, fold forward once again. Breathing here for a moment. Slowly rolling up. We're going to bring the feet in together. So you're making that butterfly shape with the legs. Lift up nice and tall. And very gently press down on the legs. You may want to give it a bit of a wiggle from side to side. Rock from side to side. It's whatever feels right for you. Start to take hold of the toes, and you're going to fold forward a little bit deeper if you can. Just holding here for a moment. And slowly rolling up. Slide the feet forward again, fold forward. Breathing here, slowly Slowly coming up, take the hands down by the side, lift up through the chest. Breathe in, let it go. Breathe in and release. And I'm just going to tuck the feet to wherever feels comfortable. You may prefer to keep your feet out like this, or you may prefer to come back in a relaxed butterfly, or you can cross at the ankles. And we're just going to start to concentrate again on the breath. So just take your position that feels right for you, in hands in the lap, keeping the legs out in front. Just whatever feels right for you as we start to bring our focus into our breath. So relaxing our shoulders down, keeping the back nice and tall, and inhaling in through the nose and out through the nose or mouth. In through the nose, out through the nose or mouth. In through the nose, out through the nose or mouth. I want you to really concentrate on the flow of that breath. The cool air flowing in and the warm air flowing out. Feeling that chest rise, feeling the chest fall.